Corey has the call.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Infrastructure and Regional Development. Minister, I have received correspondence from some concerned residents in the Lower Blue Mountains, concerned about the proposed Western Sydney Airport's impact on aerial firefighting and hazard reduction activities in the Blue Mountains, given this is a bushfire-prone area. Minister, can you please advise my constituents what impact the proposed airport will have on these activities?
The Deputy Prime Minister has the call.
Well, thank you very much, Mr Speaker, and I thank the honourable member for her question. It's a very serious matter and particularly significant at this time of the year, and when we've already had an early beginning to the bushfire season with the tragic loss of lives at Esperance. I am disappointed that there are letters circulating in the honourable member's electorate suggesting that for some reason or other the Western Sydney Airport will hamper and hinder the fighting of bushfires and backburning in the electorate, particularly in the Blue Mountains and surrounding areas. This, of course, is a ridiculous scare campaign. If anything, having the airport close by will make it easier to undertake backburning and to fight any bushfires which may break out. It's important to note that under the Australian flight rules, the Civil Aviation Authority gives priority to any aircraft that are operating in and out of an airport that are involved in firefighting or, for that matter, flood relief or other accident or emergency procedures. They get priority. The 737s and the A380s have got to wait for the firefighting aircraft, and so the capacity to fight fires in the Blue Mountains will be enhanced as a result of having the Western Sydney Airport. The firefighters and anyone engaged will have access to a runway that's closer, refuelling facilities that are closer, and therefore should be able to do much more in being able to address firefighting concerns. We've got practical experience of it. When there's been fires in the Royal National Park, that hasn't stopped operations out of Kingsford Smith Airport, nor has the Kingsford Smith Airport been a hindrance in any way to the operation of firefighting services when that's necessary in areas like the National Park. So I can give an absolute assurance to the people of the honourable member's electorate that firefighting and backburning and the normal maintenance activities that occur to try and protect an area from fire will not in any way be adversely affected as a result of the construction of the Western Sydney Airport. It is reasonable that people should raise issues during this time when objections can be raised about the plans for the Western Sydney Airport, but I do ask that people base their commentary on a reasonable assessment of the facts and not in any way seek to scare people or to cause concern, unnecessary concern in this regard. And I therefore thank the honourable member for the work that she is doing in helping to explain these issues to local people. It is an important issue, and I can give the people of the region assurance that firefighting activities will not be in any way impeded as a result of this airport project.